Hi! Welcome to Laura's World. I'm Laura, and today we're going to do things just a little differently. I am using this new software. I'm going to try something because it has screen sharing, but of course I am going to do a little bit of skincare, just a little bit. And the fragrance du jour is Miss Dior Blooming Bouquet. Blooming Bouquet. You can kind of see it. Yeah, you know what? This situation... Oh, I didn't realize my finger was banged up that bad. The camera setup with this software, it's a lot easier for me to operate because it's like looking in a mirror. So when I go on this side, I'm on this side, and blah, blah, blah. But everything in the mirror looks backwards to me. However, when it goes into post-production, if you will, it turns around like it's fine. So let me go ahead and take off the screw off top because it is a roll-on. This is delightful. This is absolutely delightful, and I kind of understand why it's one of the pricier, I guess. Again, it is I don't know if you can see the bubble in here. It is a thicker liquid. It's not, you know, watered down or anything. I don't know if this is eau de perfume or eau de toilette. Eau de toilette. I happen to think it's eau de perfume because it's so thick and it's not overpowering. It's kind of like flowers. Obviously, it's bouquet, but there's something extra in it. And I'm not going to look it up right now because I got other things on my mind, but it's delicious. I love it. Okay. Now that I've gone through that extremely curtailed skincare routine and my little perfume fragrance du jour, which is just so good, I'm going to go ahead and try to fire up the Sims. That's right. This is a Sims video, sort of. I am involved in a lot of collaborations, a lot of royal collaborations with the Royal Sims community. I'm kind of a mix. I'm a storyteller, and I'm kind of in the royal community. There's all these, how do you put it, sub-genres within The Sims, if that makes sense. And I kind of got myself into a couple of them. Generally speaking, everybody tries to be on the same page. One of the slogans in the royal community is community, not competition. You know, I'm not an editor or anything, although I did make it 4 rounds into an editing contest. I only got 4 rounds because I had a mass of friends voting for me, and I totally didn't deserve it. But anyway, I'm going to attempt to fire up The Sims and share my screen as I dress my pixel babies for an upcoming collaboration. I did throw on a small smattering of lip color, obviously. I don't know, it's making me look like a corpse. This is the liquid lipstick from the Jeffree Star's limited edition liquid lip threesome minis, and this is Halloween Orgy. I feel like it needs a liner, but I don't think I have a liner in this color. I might have an eyeliner I could use, but this is what I'm sticking with for now. Also, real quick, just gonna point out, I did do my nails. I changed them up. I used obviously they're green. The pointer finger has green glitter on top of it. And the ring fingers have these little crystals on them. The boxes, they're Austrian crystals. I don't know about that. But my mother-in-law got me these like nail decoration things and a little container of these crystals a couple of years ago, and I held on to them because I said, oh yeah, I'm going to do my nails, and I never did, and here we are. I think it turned out all right. You know, most people would want, you know, mostly orange nails with a green accent, but I buck the norm all the time. All right. So I have something over my game called Reshade. I don't know if you could tell there's a difference in the coloring and the outlines. I turn it off for when I'm doing outfits and things like that, simply because it just makes it more difficult to see details. You know, when I go in to take screenshots is a different situation. Yeah, there's been a lot of updates to this game and things are going pretty slow. So I guess, no time like the present to introduce the world to my two main pixel babies, Celeste and Vladislaus, or known to everyone else, Cel and Vlad. Cel and Vlad are hanging out at the park at the moment because I went to do screenshots for another situation. I'm not doing any screenshots today. I'm just picking outfits for an upcoming collab. And a lot of these collabs have 5 or 6 events, so I need to do 5 or 6 outfits, and it's a lot of work. It's even more work on the people who are running the collab, but, you know, I'm happy to send them off. And this is really taking a long time. Ridiculous. Alright, so here we have Celeste and Vlad. They are frozen in time because anytime you open the game, that's what they do. They just give a blank stare. These are my babies. I made this pretty lady from scratch. It took me an embarrassing amount of time to nail down exactly what I wanted her to look like. She's sort of kind of made in my image, not the face at all, but obviously she's a big girl. And it's very rare to find big girls in stories on Simstagram. I mean, they are there, they're starting to become more of a thing, but when I started this story, or when I started developing these characters 4 years ago, actually, I was hard-pressed to find another leading lady or leading role taken by a plus-size girl. Now, Vlad, on the other hand, he was an NPC in the game. That means non-playable character. He came with the Vampires pack because he's a vampire. His name is Vladislaus Stroud. And I gave him, a lot of people love giving him a makeover, but I'm proud of mine. Obviously, I'm proud of mine because I made it. But, yeah, I gave him a total makeover. I made him to what I consider to be kind of handsome while keeping his main features, such as the elongated chin, the narrow jaw, and I fixed his nose. His eyebrow was out. He was like super, not even pale, almost gray skinned. His hair was silvery gray, and his nose was like a honker, but angled down. So I fixed that a little bit, gave him a little cosmetic surgery, if you will. He had gray eyes. I definitely gave him bluer eyes. If you go beyond the glasses, they look bluer, but I threw these, I don't know, I just felt like those glasses fit him really well. So the event, or the collab that we are taking place in now, it's one outfit, so this will be a little shorter. It's a Crown Princess Lacey Elena Windenburg christening. I get invited to do these collabs, and I'm like, okay, I'll just go. And in this particular case, Vlad and Cel were asked to be this sim baby's godparents. Yeah, it's a thing in the community. So, godparents, please refrain from white because the cutie above, there's a picture of the baby, will be wearing it. You can wear dresses or long skirts and blouses with a hat. The men and wear a semi-formal suit. I don't know, some syntax is a thing, you know. pastel colors. So let me sum that back up. Dresses or long skirts and blouses with a hat, no crowns or tiaras. Okay, so Vladdy has to wear, that's right, Cel calls him Vladdy. He hates it when anyone calls him Vladdy, but Cel is allowed to. Like, that's the way the code is written in the game, too. I have a lot of mods, modifications, a lot of CC, which is called custom content. I have basically broken the game. Most players break the game and throw in a bunch of mods and a bunch of CC and make the game their own. The game doesn't come with, for example, Vlad's Apple Watch. You see, the game doesn't come with Cel's hot pink or pastel pink nails here, or most of the clothes I have, almost all of the makeup that I have for Celeste, a bunch of the earrings, a lot of this stuff, like even Vlad's whole outfit, Vlad's entire outfit, minus the ring here, are custom content. The hair is not custom, but Cel's hair is custom. You can really do a lot, and the game makers, if you will, really encourage everyone to make the game their own. Alright, so we're gonna go cheat and shortcuts. And where to go? Modifying CAS. CAS is short for create a sim. And that's where you go if you have the mods and the cheats available. That's where you can go in and change up every detail about them, including personality. Now, this thing just recently started popping up. Emily here to help. Go away. Go away. I'm not changing her name. Go away. God. Alright. So here's Cel, just hanging out. My background is also custom content because the normal background is just this like bluish, I don't know. I have a bunch of other people's Sims in the household right now, but in order to do these collabs and tray files, I need to take everybody out. These are people that I owe collaborations to. This one is actually my Sim self. It's not very accurate, but it is what it is. I did the best I could. So, goodbye, Laura. See you next time. Alright. And then these are two more friends that I owe collaborations with. Or the community just calls them collabs. Everybody knows what a collab is. And yeah, this friend, this is my friend Axe. And her sim is highly customized. There's a lot of custom content involved on this beauty. Okay, bye. And the way to circumvent messing everything up in the household is when I change their outfits and when I make their tray files, I don't save. I just come down here and exit and nothing gets saved. Alright, so Vladdy needs to be in a formal suit. So we'll go to full body, masculine, custom content. Now we have like this kind of formal suit, which he's like, whatever. They actually don't care if you dress them up in ridiculous outfits. We can be super royal. Where's the other one? You can be like Bach era royal. Oh, I should probably note that this Vlad in my story, Vladdy Daddy, whatever you want to call him, he was born in 1718. Okay, so he's an oldie. He's an old vampire. However, because he was turned at the age of 25, he remains 25 forever. Such is the lore in my story. Look at this. Ooh, check out those high water pants. Yikes. Look at this. That's a little too formal. I mean, I know they want a formal suit, but I don't want to be that formal. That looks nice. Normally, the colors are displayed here for you to get a preview. For some reason, this one isn't. Maybe. Nah, this is one of his favorites right here. Yikes, electric blue much? You know what? We're gonna go with this one because he's godfather to the baby. All right, next thing we're going to do is shoes. So we click on shoes, and actually, no, we're going to go to accessories and give him some socks. Yeah, because, and we're getting rid of the Apple Watch too. It's just taking up too much. It doesn't mesh well. Literally, it's called a mesh that creates these custom pieces, and that if I put the watch on, it's supposed to be black. You see the meshes don't align right, and so the band looks all weird and cut off. And anyway, so he's not going to have an Apple Watch for this christening. I generally leave the beard the same. I leave the glasses on, but we got to change his hair. That's these two. I call it part of their vampiric powers. They can change their hairstyles like with a snap of a finger. This is one of his main, like, it's not custom content. That came with the game. I don't give him a lot of custom content hair because it looks kind of dopey on him. Like, this just doesn't, it doesn't go good. It doesn't look right. I enjoy this one on him. This is another one that he goes to. It's a little like short, shaggy kind of thing. Somebody commented he looked like a tech startup CEO. An innocent tech startup. All right, so we'll go back. Now we're gonna go backwards. Go to the shoes, and I wonder. No, boat shoes I don't think would be appropriate. Definitely not. So we have to give him like decent shoes. Maybe these. Yeah, that'll work. In no, that's brown. That's not gray. Are these gray? Yeah, but they're a different shade of gray. So we're just gonna go with black. Be safe. 2 buckles on the side. Beautiful. You're very handsome, Vladdy. Great job. All right, now, baby girl. My screen moves. There we are. All right, so I think I have separates on here. I hope I don't show anything inappropriate. Some of these outfits are a little inappropriate, but I always say my content is not for children. All right, so we're gonna go with, did she say she wanted a long or short dress? Dresses or long skirts and blouses. So that tells me it should probably be a longer dress. But yeah, not that. I mean, she's the godmother and they want pastels, and that's not pastel anyway. Okay. I'm gonna keep scrolling through until I find something. All right. I think I'm gonna go with this dress. It's, you know, classy enough, nice enough, but it's not like super shishi or what have you. I just can't decide on the color because it's pastels, and I don't know. I mean, I usually dress her in pink because pink is one of my favorite colors. She has violet colored eyes. I don't know if you could see that. See, she's got violet eyes. So purples are not my favorite color, not my favorite family of colors. But I mean, in terms of matching, that's the best we can do. You know, there's, you know, blue. You know what? I think we're gonna go with this mint green. That's where we're gonna go. And now shoes. Definitely not these sneakers, platform sneakers at that. Let me see here. So many shoes. I have so many custom shoes. Oh yeah, that totally works. Look at that. That's some Lady Gaga shit. I love that. Some of these custom files I get from other people, and they have some weird stuff. Oh, those are cute, but is that too much? Yeah, it doesn't quite match. Do we have a winner? Ish. Oh, the color's still off. Well, it's pastels, so these shoes are okay. for a christening, and she's a queen. Maybe not. I'm rethinking this whole thing now. These are classy. That works. Really, on second thought, they are cute though. I will say that. I'm gonna send her in this dress. All right, now we take a look at her hair. I have oodles and oodles of hairstyles, and some of them don't look very good because they clip. And what that means, clip, is let me see if I can give an example. You see how the end of the color keeps changing. The end of the ponytail kind of gets lost, or her chest kind of goes past her hair. That's clipping, which is a shame because I like this hairstyle, but we have to pick something that's not going to be clipping. No clipping. Now this, it doesn't clip, and I love this hairstyle. It was perfect for her. That is like the iconic Celeste hairstyle, because right now in my story we are in 1963. That's the year, and that's her 50s and 60s hairstyle, because the story, never mind. Well, I'll talk for like an hour if I keep this up. I'm thinking an updo might be appropriate. I have so many weird hairstyles in here. This is similar to one I already showed, isn't it? Yeah, I think we're gonna go with that. She's gonna... Do I have to send her in a hat? Oh, shoot. With a hat. Rats. This is a pretty fascinating fascinator, if I do say so myself. The hair doesn't clip through it, so that hairstyle will work. Yes, I am wearing my old glasses because I can't see the shit, like I like to say. And even though I still really can't see much, I can still see a little bit more than without the glasses, so I figured I'd try. Alright, so if we're gonna go with that hat with that dress, we gotta get rid of that necklace. So we have to make her a little more regal looking, I think. So, necklaces. Darn it, clips. Her old standard is a string of pearls, which, I mean, it's simple yet classy, in my opinion. Let's send her with a collar. Ooh, how pretty. But I think it clips a little. Are these too much? Yeah, that's a bit much. Alright, so we're gonna go with the old standard, just a single strand of pearls. Keep the nose ring in. There's a funny story behind the nose ring, but I'm not getting into that right now. Makeup. One of my favorite arenas, yet nothing ever looks just right. There's always something a little off about it. Alright, so we're going to keep her white-gray eye frost. I like that. She has eyeliner on the top. I just kind of leave it empty on the bottom. I mean, I could try... No, see, it's too much. Alright, so we're gonna leave the eyes because I don't want to overmatch everything. I don't want... Color coordination is important in royal events, but I don't want to, like, overdo it. And yeah, I am this into it. This is the thing that I do besides makeup, skincare, and music. She has... You can't, for some reason, bronzer and highlighter don't show up together, and if they do, it looks really bad. If, like, the jaw over here, like this one, if the jaw isn't sculpted in such a way, it's gonna look really weird. I kind of like her with the highlighter look. If I take it off, you can see that she looks a little bit more dull. If I put it back, it adds a little dimension to her face. I hope that was visible. Now for lips, this is always, I always do such outlandish lip colors for her. I'm such a terrible sim mom keeper, whatever you want to call it. Like, look at these. Some of these are a little, they show, some of them show the teeth, and it's like, what? Okay, so that gives a little lip texture. We're gonna go with that. Maybe it's not the best look, but she's known for, Cel is known for wearing some out there things. All right, and then we gotta fix the nails. So accessories. Which nails? She has these nails on. So let's see. Please tell me you have it. They don't have it in a coordinated color. So I'm gonna pick a rainbow. At least it looks almost the same. And if you can't see, just take my word for it. I wouldn't send out crappy looking Sims. There's a ring. I should probably give her a bracelet. Everybody always yells at me that when I send my babies, they're always so bare looking. That's on the left. I don't want it on the left. I want it on the right. Because to balance, and she has this bauble on her finger, you need to balance out with a bracelet, I think. So I do hair, yeah, right. Skincare and makeup, and now I'm doing Sims fashion sense. Yep, that's where I am. Here's a little Chanel bracelet. Okay, we're good. We are good. I don't get out yet, but I don't save it. I go up to this folder. King and Queen Stroud. Alright, so I save it as the title of the event. Download. Okay, so after I saved it, it opens up in this new program called Tray Importer. And here they are. They showed up in their pictures. There's a... If it unfreezes, there you go. There's Vladdy by himself. Oh, cute. And then there's Celeste. How pretty. And so then what I do is I go to save, but I have to go through every piece of custom content and take out the things that I don't need. So it's a chore, but... And there you have it. A completely glossed over and breezed through example of how I dress and save and eventually send via email my tray files for my 2 Sims babies. I hope you enjoyed this installment of Laura's World, something a little bit different. The other side of one of many sides of me, I guess. And yeah, hope you are all doing superbly well. Please remember to take care of yourselves, hydrate, get that water, ask for help if you need it, put on your SPF, and have the day that you deserve, which I hope is fabulous. Bye!